As you decide 2014, voters in the 6th Congressional District have a new representative. Republican Glenn Grothman picked up support from 57% of the voters compared to 41% for Democrat Mark Harris. Grothman will take over for Tom Petri. Fox 11's Mark Leland joins us now with more on the 6th District race. Mark?
Good morning, Rachel. Republican has represented the 6th District for several decades now. And Glenn Grothman, a Republican, will continue that tradition in the 6th District. He joins us in the studio this morning. Congratulations, first of all.
Well, thanks. It's great to be in Green Bay.
What does it sound like and feel like when you hear Congressman Glenn Grothman?
Well, it's a big challenge. You know, I love being in the state Senate, and a little bit of me still wants to be in the state Senate, but we have huge national problems. You know, you're borrowing 20% of your budget, you have an out-of-control welfare system, and I'd like to take a crack at doing something to solve those problems.
You were in the state legislature for, I believe, about 22 years.
Correct, 21 years.
21 years. Moving to the national level, do you see that as a big transition? Is it going to be more difficult to get things passed?
Well, it's another level. First of all, I'm going to represent a lot more people, and a congressional district is about 4 times the size of a state Senate district. Furthermore, I'm going to have to get to know a lot more colleagues. Of course, in the state Senate, there are 33 state senators, there are 435 congressmen. So I plan on getting my little book out and memorizing 400 names.
You'd mentioned, I know, leading up to this, boosting the economy and creating job opportunities. I mean, that was a big thing here in Wisconsin. You're going to continue that push in Washington?
Absolutely. I don't think there was another state senator who was aggressive on helping business like I was in Madison. We've got to do the same thing in Washington. I don't care who you talk to, whether it's manufacturing, farming, banking, what have you. There is so much more paperwork than only a few years ago, and we've got to get back to making it easy to do business in the United States of America.
Yeah, you had a tougher challenge perhaps in the primary than you did in the election last night. But Mark Harris said last night that he knew he had a tough road ahead facing you. Let's hear from him real quick.
I think we ran an excellent race in a district that nobody thought we could win, and I'm proud of the race we won.
You knew it was a tough battle for him. You have a solid Republican base in your district. You feel comfortable with that, but you say you're different. What can the voters in that district see as a difference between you and Tom Petri?
Well, Tom Petri was a very nice guy, but when we're borrowing 20% of our budget, I think they're going to find a little more frugal than Congressman Petri with other people's money. I think they're going to find him a little more aggressive on solving this out-of-control welfare problem. And I pride myself on getting around the district. I think the voters of the 6th Congressional District are going to see me more than they saw Congressman Petri.
All right. Give us an idea. You know Scott Walker. You're good friends with him. Give us an idea. There's been all that talk about him in a presidential run. Would you like to see him in the White House?
I think he'd do a good job. You know, our problem is a lack of decisiveness and a lack of courage on the part of presidents. You know, we really haven't had, I think, an A++ president since Ronald Reagan. And when you're borrowing 20% of your budget, it takes bravery to stand up and say to those special interests, no, you don't get more money. Scott Walker has shown that bravery in Madison, and I'm sure he would show that bravery in Washington.
All right. Glenn Grothman, congratulations once again. Thank you for joining us here this morning, and good luck in Washington. I'm sure it's going to be quite an adventure for you.
It'll be very interesting, and I hope I'm able to come back again and again and let you know what's going on.
All right. We'd appreciate that.
Thank you.
Stay with us. You're watching Good Day Wisconsin.